Tinubu Shettima, not in Nigeria, as vice president departs for Sweden, while president still abroad on leave. It is well, so both the president and his vice, they are touring different states, leaving their country people to suffer. They are enjoying going to Sweden, traveling abroad on leave. You are going on leave when your citizens are going through problems, are suffering. It is well. Now to the news info. Nigeria's Vice President Kashim Shettima has departed Abuja for Sweden on a 2-day visit to represent Nigeria in bilateral engagement with the Scandinavian nation, the president has announced. Sahara Reporter had reported that President Bola Tinubu departed Nigeria on October 2nd for the United Kingdom on a 2-week vacation. In a statement by Bayo Onanuga, the President's Special Advisor on Information and Strategy, had noted that the vacation was part of the President's annual leave. However, a statement on Wednesday by Senior Special Assistant to the President on Media and Communication, Office of the Vice President Stanley Wokocha, stated that the Vice President during the working visit, which was at the instance of President Bola Tinubu, will engage in high-level bilateral talks with key government officials, including a meeting with Crown Princess Victoria of Sweden and Swedish Prime Minister. According to the statement, Senator Shettima will use the visit to explore opportunities for strengthened collaboration between Nigeria and Sweden in areas such as ICT, innovation, education, digitalization, sustainable transport, mining, and agriculture. Wokocha said the Vice President will also meet with key stakeholders in both the government and private sector during the visit. The Vice President will also meet with Norsken, a Stockholm-based venture capital impact investor, which recently launched Norsken 22, a USD 205 million tech investment fund for Africa. Norsken 22 is a technology growth fund backed by over 30 prominent unicorn founders, partnering with exceptional entrepreneurs building Africa's next tech giants, Wokocha said. The statement indicated that the meeting with Norsken will provide insights into how Nigerian entrepreneurs can benefit from this fund and further strengthen the technology ecosystem in Nigeria. It is well. He said notably 40% of the investment from Norsken 22 are expected to be allocated to Nigeria technology entrepreneurs. 12 Nigerian private sector companies that are doing business with Sweden are going independently as a private sector bloc. While in Sweden, VP Shettima is also expected to articulate Nigeria's economic vision and the reforms being undertaken by the administration to create a business-friendly environment in Nigeria for investors. The myriad of opportunities that abound in Africa's largest economy will also be showcased. The Vice President is expected to come back into the country on Saturday, the statement partly reads. Is it not amazing how our leaders, the two people that are supposed to govern us, the Vice President, the President, are traveling out of the country? Okay, we heard the Vice President went for Sweden for something more important. Okay, but what about the President going on a 2-week annual leave when you've not even spent 2 years? You're already going on a leave. Okay now. Sonny Jerry says, when they say don't support this man, some people turn it into tribal sentiment. We all can see the man we call president that is using the wealth of the country to take care of his old age, while millions of Nigerians going to bed without food. James Adeniji said, there is nothing that has a beginning that doesn't have an end. So there is an end to everything. An end will surely come to every individual action. Yes, so they will not last forever. They will not serve forever. They will not be there forever. At some point or the other, they will leave. If they don't want to live by force, then something else will take them away from there by force. Christian Exman said, this is the best time for army to take over power. Declare state of emergency, but military of these days are also politicians. This is the painful aspect of it. Exactly. Now that the two of them are not around, there's nobody governing the state. Is it Bayo Onanuga that wants to be governing the states? Or they will be governing the states from where they are? This is the time for army to take over. But everybody is now politicians. Everybody is now fighting for their own pocket. Everybody is doing things that will favor them and would rather rub the ego of these people, would rather lick their back just to make sure that they are benefiting something from them. They do not care about the plight of Nigerians. Nigeria is on autopilot. The country is just working on its own. Yes, because how can our president and our vice president, the two of them are not in the country, traveling from one place to another, looking for money, where to borrow money that will help entrepreneurs. Why not bring that initiative to our own country? Must you go outside the country before you do something for your own country? Must you always go out? We have intellectuals in this country. We have youths that are very wise, that are intellectual, that can bring all these your ideas to work. But you'd rather do things on your own. You'd rather think that, oh, you are wise, this is what you should do, this is what you should do. No accountability, no transparency to Nigerians that, okay, this is what we want to go and do. And all of that. You just take decisions on your own and you think this is going to favor Nigerians. All these things that they're talking about now, we are not going to see anything now. We are definitely not going to see anything. We've just heard about it, and that is the end of it. Every other thing, every other money that they are going to bring, all the things that they say they are going to do, we will not hear anything about it. And that is just the truth. These people keep spending taxpayers' money for unnecessary traveling that will not bring any gain to the country. They should just stay one place and focus on their duty. That is just the truth. They are using our money to travel up and down, to do anything they like. Meanwhile, the country is in shambles. Everybody is going through one thing or the other. But these people are traveling up and down. Chuka Ode says, good news, on Jagaban mandates we shall stand. Abina. Gary Douglas says, I believe the next relevant authority will do the needful. I really hope they do the needful. Odo Gufeli says, when they were around, what impact did their presence have? They can relocate for all I care, because when they are here, it is still the same thing that we are facing. It's not like as they are here, they are doing something good for us. Now that they've traveled, it's not as if there will be any changes or anything. Letitia Waribo says, the VP says he empathizes with the poor masses, but no alternative. That is why the Bible says, when a bad man is on the throne, the people will suffer. How can the president and vice president be absent from the country? This is just the beginning of suffering. Akande Ibamiji says, Nigeria has been on autopilot for a very long time. Umar Adamu says, Senate president is now the one in charge of the country. Let's all give our maximum cooperation. What cooperation are we giving? Nigeria is on autopilot mode. I just pray the programmer is a professional, otherwise we are all doomed, I'm telling you. Patrick Obiazo said, power was transmitted to MC Oluomo, the chief of Lagos Agbero, to act as president, and he will be sworn in shortly. Nigeria is in safe hands. Which safe hands? God forbid bad thing that MC Oluomo will be the acting president of our country. Hey, God forbid bad thing. Orwell said this is their time to enjoy. Besides, they are teaching Obi and the obedient a lesson of their lives. What lessons? What lessons? It is well. We are just going to continue to suffer, and these people will continue to enjoy our money. It is well. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Do not forget to like, to share, and to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.